We want to create simple formula in Excel. Don't forget, those who are dealing with accounting, budgeting money, as far as it's full of financial aspect. I getting it now. You need to know and understand how to execute on Excel package. Creating simple formula in Excel. Are we out there? Excel can be used to calculate numerical information. In today's class, you will learn how to create simple formula in Excel to add, subtract, multiply, and divide values in a workbook. You also learn various ways you can use cell reference to make working with formula easier and more efficient. This is a workbook here. I get it now. This is a workbook that you're seeing on the surface of the screen. But before I write down and start creating our formulas, notice the formula is an equation that performs a calculation. A formula is an equation that performs a calculation like a calculator. Excel can execute formulas that have subtract, multiply, and divide. One of Excel's most useful features is the ability to calculate using a cell address representing a value in a cell. This is called using a cell reference. To maximize the capability of Excel, it is important to understand how to create simple formulas and use cell reference. So you should know how to create simple formula and also to use cell reference. Cell reference means that you are referring cell A. I getting it now, and cell B to give you cell C. Exactly now. I catching it now. To give you cell C. I catching it clear now. Okay. Yeah. You need to understand how to create formula and refer cell to each other looking at your workbook. This is a workbook. You understand now? This is a workbook that you've already analyzed your info. You understand now? Looking at it, we have a total being calculated. You're getting it now? Yeah. We need to have a total budget. Exactly now, we are going to get it done. Now, I also want you to understand that creating simple formula as I use standard operator for equation, such as a plus sign for addition, minus sign for subtraction, asterisk for multiplication, forward slash for division, and caret for exponent. The key things to remember when writing formula for Excel is that all formula must begin with equals to. With equals to. You understand that? Equals to. Equals to. I getting it now? Equals to. You can see it. Before you type any formula, you have to type equals to. Not just the way we do mathematics. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Not on Excel. You're getting it now? If you're bringing some calculation on Excel, it has to start with equals to. You understand? Now, don't forget, I proceed to create a simple formula in Excel. The first thing you need to do if you want to create a simple formula in Excel is select a cell where the answer will appear. Did you see it now? Where you know the answer needs to appear. Take a look at it. I want to give answer here. I get it now. You don't expect me to go and be selecting here. Exactly now. So you have to select the cell where the answer needs to appear. You understand? The cell I'm selecting is what? You can tell me the cell I'm selecting is the name of the cell, F5. I getting it now? F5. You're getting it now? Column F are intersecting with row 5, giving us F5. Don't forget that. Now, type equal sign. We have to type equal sign located on the keyboard. Type in the formula you want Excel to calculate. I getting it now? You might type in what is inside the cell. I getting it? You might type in what is inside the cell. Maybe 75. Let me just type in anything. I'm not typing what is there. Let me just type according to the example we have. 75. I getting it now. I getting it now. Divided by 5. What you need to do this moment is what? You press enter. You're getting it now. Is it going to go right? Not just right, perfectly right. Yes or no? Without mistake, isn't it? I'm getting it now. You could be able to see the magic happen. Wow. No, that's computer for you. Exactly now. If your calculator can do that, then Excel, when it comes to accounting department, can do much more of that. Exactly now. Don't forget, once you finalize your value, you're getting it now, then you should be able to put equals to, it give you the result according to the calculation. Now, creating formula with cell reference. That one means we had what? Value in a cell, isn't it? Now we want to refer cell by cell. Exactly now. Cell by cell. You don't expect you'll be putting 7 plus 5. You're getting it now. Now let's continue. When the formula contains a cell address, it is called a cell reference. Creating a formula with cell reference is used because you can update data in your worksheet without having to rewrite the value in the formula again. I'm getting it now. Now to create a formula using cell reference, select the cell where the answer will appear. I'm still going to select this because this is the wrong answer to this both cell here. Yes or no? Now, after selecting the cell that you want the answer to appear, what you need to do is, don't forget, the formula starts with what? Equals to. You have to type your equals to first. Now, you will now look at the cell you want to refer to each other. Type the cell address that contains the first number in the question. Who will tell us? F what? F 3, no. Plus. I getting it now. F4. Did you see it? You can see the way it highlighted the cell. So it's trying to let you that the name of the cell you are picking, I can hear. That's how I'm identifying it with these symbols you see here. I getting it now. But the moment you confirm it, then press enter. Is it going to go right? Exactly. Like now, 700 plus 550. You're getting it now. It gives you 1250. Type the operator you need for formula. Are you getting it? Then, for example, according to what you have seen on the surface of the screen, you're getting it now. You had a plus sign, yes or no? Once you had a plus sign, you also type the cell address that contains the second number. You can see now, not the number inside the cell, the cell address. Exactly now. Then, after that, you press enter and you receive your answer. Exactly now. When we refer F3 plus F4 giving us what? F what? F5. Isn't it now? So you must select the cell that you want your formula equation to appear. Look at it. You know, I told you anything you're doing in a cell also appear in the formula bar. Yes or no? Let's select it and see. You do see it now. Why can't we see $1,250? No, you're getting it now. So which means that some of what we're doing on Excel some of the foundation is behind the scene. Yes or no? Isn't it? We just see the direct. So which means that sometimes when we're in life, there are some behind the scene that make us carried away, thinking that what we first see is the answer. Yes or no? Isn't it? Take a look at it. Like, oh no, how they get this thing? They just do 700 plus 550 equals to 1,250. Whereas you have to see the formula bar is it started with what? Equals to F3 plus F4. Did they even say any digit among it? No, because they refer the cell to each other. Are you online? Any question? Any question? No question. So now Or to create a formula using the point and the click method, select the cell where the answer will appear. Once you select the cell where the answer is going to appear, type the equation, that is the equal sign. Click the first cell to be included in the formula. Are you getting it now? Then type the operator you need for the formula. Maybe like multiplication. Exactly now. Then after that, you click the next cell in the formula. Then you press your example. Exactly now. Sorry, the example that you're going to see will determine the result. Exactly now. Don't forget. Just like this example here. Exactly. Now, your reference cell is not the digit inside it you type. It's the name of the cell. Don't forget. Should I come again, or you understand it? You can use it for multiplication. You can use it for division. You can use it for addition. You can use it for subtraction. You're getting it now. What you're just seeing now is just a simple formula we are creating. There's still advanced formula. You're getting it now. What we're just creating now is simple formula. Then soon we're going to what? Jam the advanced formula. Then we also know the difference between the simple one and the advanced one. Are you online now? Now, to edit a formula, we want to edit a formula. Exactly now. Let's assume a budget. You budget so for so months. Exactly now. But unfortunately, the budget you budget exceeds. You're getting it now. How are you going to do? You don't need to wipe off this. It just needs to come. Which month is that? Okay, budget for July is more than 550. Exactly now. What you just need to do is you double click. Exactly. Then you add. If it's 600, you add. If it's what? 700, you add. Exactly now. Don't forget, click the cell you want to edit. Insert the cursor in the formula bar. Edit the formula as desired. You can also double click the cell to view and edit the formula directly from the cell. When you are done, press enter or select the enter cursor. Are you getting it now? Then new value will be displayed. Take a look at it. We are expecting new value here. You can change it here. You can also change it here. Exactly now. Are you getting it now? Let's come here to change it. Let me put it maybe 700. Press enter. Can you see? I see something here. Are you convinced? No. And it goes like that. And we are done. Are you getting it now? And we are done. So which means that you can easily edit your formula, not just wiping it off and start what? Recalculating it again, creating the formula again. I get it now. Don't you know that is a stress? Let's assume you are asked to what? You are asked to what? Calculate this. Maybe we have 1,000 customers and it has already been calculated. We just want to adjust one single customer because the customer added to the goods and the money increased. So we are not going to start calculating from cell 1 to cell 1,000. No, we just have to edit the cell. You're getting it now by adjusting the result in our formula what? Cell. Exactly now. Don't forget formula starts with what? Equals to. Equals to. You understand now? Equals to. Are you online? Any question? I'm going to do the same to this. I'm going to wipe off. You can see, when I wipe it off, you can see the length being calculated. Exactly now. Even though I didn't wipe off, selecting it, see. Equals to sum, open bracket C4, column, yes or no, C10. So you are being referred as much as it is. Like what I show you in your personal activities you're going to get, according to the group work, you're going to come across it. Exactly now. You're going to come across it. You will refer cell to cell. You also refer value in a cell and value in a cell. That doesn't mean that your formula is not going to be correct. Don't forget to start each formula with equals to. If not, there will be error. There will be what? Error. Sometimes I want to show you something. Coming? Sometimes you will see something like this. Hash, 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 hash. Yes or no? What makes it to be hash is because the cell is too narrow to display the value in it. Exactly now, it needs to expand it. So don't be surprised. At times you might give a formula that requires 1 billion. In a narrow cell, you have to expand the cell. Any question? Any question? Any question?
No.
And we had